Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This week, I have Dmitry on with us. I'm super excited to have him share with you what he's all about. We were just making some small conversation before we got started, and I'm kind of getting excited for him to share with you what he does and all that good stuff. With that said, Dmitry, take a second to say hello to everyone.
Insights. So the word that we discussed with you from my side would be insights.
Perfect. So that's your one word open then?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And let's go right into your, talk about your business. Tell me about your business, what you do and who you help and all that stuff.
We created the solution that helps financial institutions to get the data that they never have access to. So just imagine, Tony, when the bank offers you to connect your QuickBooks account, connect your PayPal account, Square account, even MailChimp account to online banking. And you will say me the question, why should I do this? And the answer would be very simple. By connecting your financial and non-financial data, you will get loans faster without any papers and the need to go to the branches. You will get accurate cash flow forecast. You will get proactive insights to help you to make the next business step. You will get personalized advice available to you through your online banking and mobile banking. So we created the solution that enhances the capabilities of the banks, helps them to perform better and support their clients, business clients, much better.
Excellent. When did you guys get started?
We started 2 years ago in Eastern Europe. We are originally from Ukraine. Right now, we are working with 37 financial institutions in Europe, in US and Canada. We just got the first client in New Zealand with the team of 52 people. By this moment, we closed $5 million. We generate revenues. Very soon we will announce our A round. So we are growing tremendously fast.
Awesome. That sounds like a lot of exciting stuff is happening for you guys, which I'm great to hear. It's great to hear from you on that. So let's talk about a recent win. Can you share with us something that you recently experienced that you consider a win, and you can share with the audience what you learned from it? That would be great.
Yes, very soon we will announce the deal with MasterCard. So MasterCard is our client. They use the technology that I described to offer the merchants in Europe to connect their data to the MasterCard website. And the reason and the position is very simple. MasterCard is not only the place to accept payments. MasterCard is the place to help businesses make better business decisions. So this is a huge success for us. This is one of the largest corporations in the world. And the opportunity that we got being so small and young company is very exciting.
That's awesome. How about on the other side? Can you share with us something that you recently had that was a failure and what you learned from it?
Yes, recently we had to say goodbye to one of the team members. Unfortunately, the expectations that we had were not matched with the, let's say, delivery from this person. He's a brilliant guy. He's very nice, but unfortunately that wasn't the match for us. And this position in our company, it's very important. And right now we are looking for more people. So the mistake was in hiring the wrong person for our company. The mistake was that all three founders, we were sure that he is the perfect match. And right now we are trying to understand what was the mistake, why we didn't realize that that wasn't the match. So we are working on this right now.
Excellent. I wanted to back up a little bit to your business. I would love to hear your why. So what, when did you have that? Everyone gets up in the morning and they have that why that drives them to go out there and succeed and to deliver, and to create, new things and all that stuff. So what is your why, Dmitry?
I have two why. So I won't say this, like shiny phrases that startups love, that we want to change the world to make it a better place. No, my why is a little bit different. So I have a family, I have kids. I want my kids to be proud of their father. I want to achieve something. And the second why I'm doing this, because all of us will live only once. I want to build something great, which is difficult to build, because I won't take money to my grave. The worst thing that I will do is to leave a lot of money for my kids. I want to build something great. And this is the why that wakes me up at night if I am capable to build this. And this is something that motivating me every day to move forward.
I
So this
love
is
it.
my why.
I love it. Thanks. Now that we have your why, let's talk about your aha moment. You know, I know you said you started 2 years ago. What was that aha moment that you came up with the idea? Like, where was the breakdown that you saw and you created a solution, or however that went down? So when is that aha moment for you, Dmitry, that you and your
When,
co-founders got launched?
yeah, so our moment was when we realized that our technology can deliver the value not only to the banks on which we are focused, but this technology can deliver the value to the blood of any economy in developed country, to the small and medium-sized businesses. And that was our aha. So if we, without changing the platform, without changing the technology, just change positioning a little bit, that we are helping both sides to perform better, that will be game changing. And that was what happened in our case.
Excellent. Are you on Clubhouse at all? Are you familiar with Clubhouse, the new app?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
We're just having this conversation with a lot of people. Clubhouse is that new app that just came out. It's like a live podcast where it's not really a podcast, but the app is called Clubhouse and people go there. It's invitation only as they're launching. They had $1 billion evaluation, but essentially there's rooms.
Those guys, $4
Yeah.
billion valuation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
we went up to 4. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
on Clubhouse at all, or?
No, not
Okay.
yet. This
Which,
platform didn't make me excited. I believe it deserves attention from the people that are more like, artists, maybe political guys. I don't have time for such platforms at this stage, at least. So not yet.
great. I know there's a lot of coaches on there. And the last thing about that is, do you think Clubhouse is going to be around 5 years from now? In your
I believe they
opinion?
will have a huge competition. So,
Got it.
and
Got
it's
it.
booming right now. Facebook, everyone else, even Telegram, they copied their functionality. So the guys were the first one to create something cool. Congrats. The question is, what is the adoption? What is the retention? But they are brilliant people, and brilliant people invested in their company. So I believe there is the plan.
Exactly. And then do you read a lot of books?
I have to admit that for the last year, almost nothing, just don't have time, unfortunately. Sure. Yeah, my book as of now is the LinkedIn and communication with our clients, partners.
Perfect.
And this is probably a huge disaster for me personally. But like, I just don't understand how all those people that say that they read the books every day, how they can find the time. It seems that I'm missing something. Don't understand.
No, you're building something great. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite book in all times that you've read that you can recommend to our listeners?
Yes, Theodore Dreiser, it's Finances. I was reading it in Ukrainian, so I'm translating correctly, but I'm not sure completely. So it's like the book that shows that any person can deserve, can build and achieve great things by if you never give up. So great book, highly recommend to everyone.
Beautiful. Let's talk about if you could give one advice to other co-founders and other leaders that are listening to this right now, and they're listening to this conversation with us. If they could have one takeaway, your best advice you could give that person, it could be anything. What is that one advice?
So I believe this is my second company. One very important thing that I understood during building both companies is that no is a great thing. When your client, investor, VC saying it's really great, because it seems that it means that something is missing. And if you can get the feedback why you get no, if you can build relationship with the person who says you can always come back and get yes later. So no for me is the inspiration. That means that there are so many things that you can improve, that there are so many challenges that can be overpassed, and no is helping to understand this, if you get the feedback especially.
Absolutely. I love your perspective on that. I've never heard that level of intimacy explaining no, which is great because it makes sense the way you describe this. So I think that's a great takeaway for a lot of our listeners right now. What about if you could go back to your 21-year-old self, would you be able to give yourself one advice? What would that be?
Never take Russian money.
Say it one
So
more
in
time.
my previous company, I was pretty stupid guy and I raised Russian money. That was a big mistake. Never take Russian money. That would be the first advice that I will give to myself being 21 years old. On top of that, never give up. We always fail, but by making mistakes and failing, we become better. So probably, yeah.
That's some good stuff, Dmitry. What's that one question that I should have asked you, or you wish for people to ask you, Dmitry, but nobody ever asked you? What is that one question that you wish someone would ask you?
Ask me, will you sell the company based on the new acquisition offer that you got? So because we just got acquisition offer and we are not going to sell, but no one asked me, Dmitry, if you are going to sell. So I believe the answer would be no, but this is the question that maybe if the startup is getting such an offer, someone should ask you, what do you think about this? Because by answering this question, you understand if the answer is correct or not correct. So yeah.
Beautiful. And how could our listeners find out more information about your company?
So our website, it's tremendously awful. We are changing this right now, but there is basic information. And on the top of this, I'm always available on LinkedIn, which is my book. So just let me know if there is the way that I can help in any meaning.
Really appreciate you putting that out there for our audience and our listeners. So that's really great. And if you could wrap it up with a one-word close as we're coming to an end here, what is your one-word close, Dmitry?
I would finalize with the word insights as the beginning and the end, because this is what we do in our company, and this is my life as of now.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your gems with us.
Thank you, Tony, for the invitation. Wonderful podcast, and thanks a lot for giving opportunity to young companies to present themselves.
Absolutely.